Hello, my dear learners. How are you all? I hope you all are doing very well. So, today we are going to start a new chapter. Okay, and the name of that chapter you can see on your screen. The name of this new chapter is our environment. Okay, so in this chapter, what we are going to learn, we are going to learn about what is the concept of our environment. Okay, and how we humans are polluting our environment, the types of pollution, okay, and how we can prevent our beautiful planet Earth from this pollution. Okay, so all these things we are going to discuss in this chapter. So let's start this chapter. Our surrounding make our environment. Now, what is the meaning of environment? Environment means the things which are in our surrounding. Okay, the things which in our surroundings make our environment. Okay, the meaning of environment is the things which is present in our surrounding. It may be a bottle, it may be a tree, it may be anything. Okay, all this makes environment. Okay, everything that is there in our surrounding is part of our environment. So each and everything which is present in our surrounding, it is the part of our environment. Look around you, list all that you see around you. Now here comes your work. What you have to do, just have a look around yourself and make a list. What are the things presenting in your surrounding? Have you noticed that there are some of the things around you are natural while some are man-made? Okay, when you are taking a note, you can see the things which is present in your surrounding. It may be a natural and it may be a man-made. Okay, land, air, water, plants and animal form part of the natural environment. Now, what is the meaning of the natural environment? The meaning of the natural environment, the things which are present in your natural environment, they are your land, they are your air, water, plants, animals. Okay, they are the part of your natural things. But what makes man-made surrounding things? Let's have a look. Buildings, furnitures, books, computers, etc. form part of the man-made environment. Okay, so all this forms a part of the man-made environment. Land provide us with the base on which we live. It is made up of rock. It has a soil cover. The soil helps in the growth of the plants. Now, what makes land a land? Okay, soil makes a land. Okay, so in the land there is a thick sheet of uh, there's a thick sheet of soil is spread up. Okay, and those soil layer is made up of the tiny particles of the rock, and for the growth of the plant we need soil. Okay, now what is the meaning of atmosphere? We already discussed in previous chapters. The blanket of air surrounding the earth. Okay, the blanket of the air surrounding the earth is called the atmosphere. Now, the blanket of the earth means the thick sheet of air, okay, is called as atmosphere. And atmosphere is the mixture of different types of gases. Oxygen and carbon dioxide are the important gases, okay, and within all those gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide are important gases. Animals and human beings need oxygen to breathe, while plants need carbon dioxide to make their food. And among all those gases, why oxygen and carbon dioxide are most two important gases? Because for the survival of human beings, oxygen is needed, and for the process of photosynthesis through which plants make their food, carbon dioxide is needed. Okay, now this is all about our surrounding. Now we are going to discuss about what are the different type of pollutions which is created by, okay, human beings. Now, the first type of pollution comes air pollution. Now, what is the meaning of air pollution? Let's see. Air is very important. Without it, we would not be able to breathe. But the air we breathe must be clean. Okay? And you know what? Air is the first basic thing required by a human being. Okay? Or any living creature. For our survival, for our own breathing, we need air. And those air must be clean. Unfortunately, over time we have been polluting the air making it dirty. But you know what? Unfortunately, we human beings are continuously making our air polluted. Pollution is the term we use to describe it. It is not always possible to see this if we just look at the sky. Now, the thing which cause, okay, the things which cause or which lead in the destruction of our air, okay, it is called as pollution. Hmm? So it is not only so sometimes it is not possible that you look in the sky and you can view the pollution. No, that's not possible. Okay, but how we can see pollution, that we are causing air pollution? There are a lot of things which make our air dirty, like smoke from fires. Okay, whenever fire incident happen, the smoke which evolve from the fire, okay, it causes air pollution. Traffic on the roads, okay, the traffics which happen usually on the roads, they also leads to our air pollution. Now, various gases and smokes from factories and power plants, okay, the gases and the smokes coming from the various factories, okay, so all these lead to the air pollution. All these have a significant impact on our environment and where we live. Okay, this may mean you to start to see changes in the weather and the type of food that we can grow in our country. The problem is that some of these changes can be harmful and lead to the various problems for us in long run. Now, my dear students, as you know, okay, if our air is polluted, okay, then our environment is going to full of dirt. Okay, so the air which we are breathing, it leads to our health injury. Okay, so and the effect of air pollution can be seen, my dear students, in our weather. Okay, earlier there was a fixed time, means from this month to this month only there will be summer season, and within this 2 3 months there will be rainy season, and rest of the time there will be winter season. But now you can see, out of 12 months, more than 6 to 7 months there is continuous summer season. Why? Due to the effect of global warming, and global warming is caused by our air pollution. Okay, here you can see the pollution lead by vehicles, factory smoke. Okay, now all these are causing air pollution. But how we can keep our air clean? How we can keep our air clean? Let's have a look. Factories should be set up outside the city limits. The chimneys of the factories must be tall enough to release the gas and smoke high to minimize their harmful effect. The smoke coming out from the factories must be filtered. Now, the factories which are present in the city premises, it must build outside the city. Okay, so we can minimize the smoke. Okay, we can minimize the smoke coming out from those factories. Okay, all vehicles should be regularly checked for pollutions. Okay, always take your vehicle for your pollution check on regular basis. Don't burn the garbages. Okay, don't burn garbages. It You can dispose those garbages, okay, hygienically. Okay, dustbins should be kept covered. So the dustbins, maybe at your home and outside your home, always keep, okay, always keep close those dustbin mouth. Okay, roads must be metalled so that dust does not rise and mix with air. Always make metal road. Okay, plant more and more trees. Okay, more public transport should be used by people to reduce the number of vehicles on the road. Try to use more public transport. Okay, we should try to walk small distances. If you are covering a small distance, if you want to cover small distance, always try to walk. Okay, we should use a handkerchief to cover the mouth while coughing. We should not spit in the open. Okay, whenever you are coughing or whenever you are sneezing, always use a hanky. Okay, and don't spit in open area. So all these are the measures through which you can minimize air pollution. After air pollution comes the term of water pollution. Now, what is the meaning of water pollution? Let's have a look. Not all water is safe for drinking or various household activities. As you know, not all the water which is present on our planet Earth is safe for drinking. Okay, water found in pond, lakes, rivers, etc. is muddy, smelly, contains solid impurities and have an unpleasant taste. Such water is referred to as a polluted water. Now, my dear students, from where we get water? From ponds, from lakes, from rivers, etc. Okay, but you know what, all this water contains some impurities with them. Okay, and if you are drinking those water directly, then it will taste unpleasant. Okay, so that are polluted water. Okay, now what are the reason which lead to the water pollution? They are, you are continuously disposing of wastewater from your toilets, bathrooms and kitchens to your nearby water source. You are disposing garbage at the source of the water, means at the source of the water from where you are getting water, you are continuously disposing the garbages. Okay, by using source of water for bathing animals, washing clothes and washing oneself after defection. Okay, you are taking you are continuously taking bath in open area. Okay, and you are bathing your own animals. Okay, so all this leads to water pollution by allowing waste and wastewater from factories into water. Okay, just like the smoke coming from the chimneys of those factories pollute our air, similarly the garbages which came from those factories, okay, it dump themselves on nearby water source. So this will automatically lead to water pollution. Nowadays we are continuously using fertilizers, insecticides to increase the number of production of our crops, but it leads to water pollution. Okay, here you can see, my dear students, what are the sources through which our water is getting polluted. Throwing garbages. Okay, you are washing clothes, you are allowing wastewater into water sources. So there are also few measures which we can take to keep our water clean, like effluents from factories and wastewater from houses must be treated before being disposed or disposed in river, lakes, pond, etc. Okay, now always defecation in the open and near the water sources should be banned. Garbage should not be disposed. Okay, don't throw your garbages in rivers. Okay, and always remember, you have to cover your wells through which we are getting our water. Always cover the mouth of the well. Okay, water pipes and sewage pipes should not be laid side by side. Leakage from the sewage pipes might pollute drinking water. Always check if the pipes are not leaking. Okay, so by adopting these measures, we can stop our water from getting polluted. Okay, now the third type of pollution is our land pollution or our soil pollution. Now, what is the meaning of land pollution? Land pollution, also known as soil pollution, occurs when harmful chemicals are added to soil. See, air pollutions happen when the flames or when the ashes, etc. and etc. came from chimneys of the factories. Okay, when we burn coal, etc. Okay, due to this, air pollution causes. And water pollution caused by, if we are taking bath in open area, if we are bathing our animals in open area, we are dumping garbages in water sources, all this leads to water and air pollution. But what leads to land pollution? Land pollution occurred, see, I already told you, for increasing our production of crops, continuously pesticides and insecticides are used. So this leads to land pollution. Okay, fertilizers, pesticides, acid rain and solid waste items like polythene bags, aluminium foil, glass and plastic bottle cans, etc. cause land pollution. Thus, when we do not maintain hygiene, diseases prevail. Now, see, we use aluminium foil for packing our food. Okay, we use polythene. Polythene is the most dangerous thing. It takes thousands of years. Okay, it takes thousands of years to decompose polythene. And the aluminium foil which we use for packing our food, it is also harmful for our land. Acid rain. Okay, all this leads to land pollution. Here you can see, my dear students, garbage dumping. Okay, fertilizers, pesticides spray, all this leads to soil pollution. But there are also few measures, if we take, we can prevent our land or soil pollution. Like, we have to reduce the use of toxic materials, recycle waste materials. Okay, we always buy some organic products, avoid littering. Okay, improve the fertility of soil by reforesting. Okay, if we want to increase, okay, if we want to increase the fertility of our soil, then we always have to produce, we always have to plant more and more trees. Okay, increase forestation. Okay, and avoid the use of chemicals in farming. So all these measures you can take to prevent land or soil pollution. Now the last type of pollution is your noise pollution. Okay, when too much noise is produced, it causes noise pollution. Sound produced by vehicles, loudspeakers, televisions, radio and machines in factories fill the air with too much noise. Okay, now see my dear students, what is the meaning of noise pollution? When there is a very large, when there is a very huge amount of noise is produced through DJ, through vehicles, okay, radios and machines in the factory, all this combinedly leads to the noise pollution. As a result of noise pollution, people suffer from headache, earaches, dizziness, and hearing problem. Continuous exposure to loud noises can also result in deafness. And you know what? Actually, we suffer from a huge number of problems like headache. Okay, headache, we feel dizziness, our ears started aching. Okay, and due to this, we can also sometimes face hearing problems, or maybe it leads to complete deafness. Okay, all human beings, including all living beings, including human beings, plants, animals, birds, and insects, form part of natural environment. So, what are the parts of natural environment? We, not only human beings, are the part of our natural environment. Our animals, our birds, and all other living creatures, all they combinedly form a part of natural environment. Humans are the most important part of our environment. They have a ability to change their environment. They clear forest to grow crops, cut the mountain sides to make roads and houses, to stop the flow of water to make dams. And you know what? Among all these living creatures, humans are the most important living creature. Okay, and why they are most important creature? Because they cut the forest. Okay, because they have different kind of abilities which other animal, which other living creatures didn't possess. Like humans have cutted the forest for their farming fields. Okay, humans have cut the mountains to make roads and houses. Okay, humans have also stopped the flow of water. How? By the construction of dams. However, in recent years, human beings have been misusing this ability by harming the environment. But you know what? If we human beings got a special power, got a special ability from Almighty God, but what we are doing? We are misusing our own power. Okay, by destroying our own environment. These activities such as deforestation, hunting of animals, and pollution of air, water, and land. In this way, we human beings are polluting our own home. Okay, our own planet Earth. So, my dear students, this is all about in this chapter. Here comes your work. You have to complete your all exercises based on this chapter. Okay, I will meet with you in our next session. Till then, go thoroughly through this chapter, revise all the points, okay, and try to remember them, okay, and try to reduce pollution. Okay, so I will meet with you in our next session. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Bye.